Okay, so in today's video, we're going to deal with counters. Counters are just as they sound. It's something that's going to count and fill up as we go along. So today's program, it's easier to see this as we go along. So today's program, I'm going to ask five people what their age is. So five people's age, and then find the average age. So I'm going to find the average age of these five people. Now, I don't want to have a program that individually asks each person their age, then adds those five numbers up individually, and then divides by 5. We have these loops now that we could use. So with 5 people, I know exactly how many people that is. What I'm going to need is a for loop. It's actually probably the easiest way to do this. Let's make I equal 1, I less than or equal to 5, and then I plus plus. So we're starting a for loop out at 1 because that's the first person. We're going to the fifth person, and we're going up by ones. And a shorthand way, instead of writing equals I plus 1, a same way of writing that would be I plus plus. And you'll start seeing me type that one more often. So let's up here make a counter. This is going to be the counter that holds people's names. So let's call this an age counter. Right now, this is going to hold all the ages in the room. And then as we ask somebody their age, it's going to add it into the age counter. So we do system.out.println, what is your age? What is your age? And right there, we're going to save that as age equals kb.nextInt. Now, what we want to do is this age counter, I want to take when somebody puts their age and add it into the age counter. And this line, we're going to do this a lot, and it's going to take a lot of investigation to think about. The way you do that is you take what's age counter, what's already in it, and add age to it. So remember, start on the right side over here. Right now, when I ask the first person what's their age, let's say they enter in a 5 there. Well, then it goes, okay, a 5 right here, plus 0, age counter now is 5. Then when it loops back through, it asks, what is your age? Let's say the next person's 10. Well, it goes in 10 right here inside this age, plus, well, remember, it already has 5 in there. So 10 plus 5 is 15. Age counter would be now up to 15. So just so that we can see what's going along, system.out.println, let's put age counter, so you could see what's going along in this age counter. And I just want to run it for a second. It's going to run 5 times. What is your age? Say 10. The age counter is 10. 20. Age counter is 30. 30, 60, 40, and then 50. So in the age counter, we have 150, which is all the 5 green numbers added up. Well, to figure out what their average would be, we do double average equals age counter divided by 5.0. Now remember, age counter has to be a global variable, meaning I have to declare it up here. Declare it as an integer so that inside of these brackets it could use age counter, and then down here I could also use what's age counter. Why do I divide by 5.0? Well, the average could be a decimal, and since age counter is an integer, to make sure the answer could be printed up as a double, I had to put 5.0. I have to put that decimal point in. System.out.println the average age is, and then we just put average here. Okay, so to run this real quick, what is the age? There's a 3-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old. So if you add up all those ages right there, that gets you to 35. Divide that by 5. The average age is 7.0 in the room. So this right here, this line right here is the counter. So when I refer to the counter, this is the line 16, right below here. And what it does is it takes the age, adds what's already in the counter, and then resets the counter to that. And then it keeps looping through this 5 times. That's the first program that I'll end up showing you for the counters. We will do counter a few more times, and in the next video we'll do this with a while loop.